This strip moves past a light window at a rhythm that is supposed to correspond to the projection speed. Unfortunately, the Ciné-Pupitre's electrical system is unreliable, and the flaws in the synchronization quickly grow to disastrous proportions. All that the technician can do is try and correct.
Be sure to tip those waitresses, yes indeed. Yo, let's give it up for Blaze Guy!
Let's stay in touch and not lose that contact, because it's good contact. It's important, because when we die, we're going to go on living in another format. Blaze Guy loves you, no fear.
Space
Check 1, 2. Is this show working? Can anyone see this? Mom? You there? Oh God, my wife. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Please, please. Thank you, John down the street. So I guess it's okay if things are out of sync today because it's Old Film Week. So here we are at the Rex in the West Island of Montreal. It's still open, just no one knows about it. There's like a secret back passage, yeah, baby. You're watching the Bass Guy Show. The Bass Guy Show is a show about the guy that plays the bass guitar online in Concert Window. This is episode 508 million or something like that. I hope everybody's well. Welcome to the Bass Guy box office. We have a different theme every week to try and keep things intermittering. I got a different camera angle. You can see me over here waving my arms. Maybe I'll walk up the camera and see if everything's okay. Okay, the spool looks a little bit loose, but we'll tighten those things right up. Today's show is brought to you by Enlighten Industries, and as I said, we have a different theme every week, and this week's theme is Box Office Week. So we're just going to take it freaking easy, because the reason I have the camera here today for you good people that have been here for the last 500 episodes is I've changed the camera to this view, taken it out of the window view. Larry, can you close the projector door, please? Thank you. There's some construction going on, if I can show you that quickly. There's Bass Guy in the studio there. Some of the people on the construction team actually know Weather Guy. So it's all exciting. There's so much stuff going on. It's the whole world that we're broadcasting to. We're going to play some bass guitar today. We're going to play some fretless, some slapping bass guitar, some guitar. We're going to sing. We're going to do a whole bunch of stuff. And we also, of course, have you, the good people, whom this show would be nothing without. So let's welcome the people on the wall. Sheila, leave me alone. That's Sheila. She's my psychic nutritionalist. There's Slopper and Focus. As soon as I say hello to the wall people, she draws a big dick. Thank you, Sloppy. So we're gonna have some fun here today. We got some cheesy effects going on. I think the out of sync thing is gonna actually help me relax. So everything that you see and hear right now, I'm doing live. I'm in my basement. I'm a 41-year-old man in my basement, and I've got toys, and I've got a mixing desk, and I can release cabin pressure. See, so there's a little gimmick infringement there. It's probably the most used sound effect in comedy ever. And so I'm doing the transitioning and the moving the stills around, and we have people helping us with artwork now, which is a great, huge help. You can see there, coming to the cinema, there's St. Love's and Beak. And I have all different kinds of backgrounds here, too, that I could use. We'll use some of them later throughout the week. So, how's it going? Is everyone good? It says, that's a very slender dick, says Gajen. Welcome to the show. There may or may not be some cattywampus content. So if you have fragile ears and eyes and egos, and you need your little mummy's security blanket, we do warn you that if you don't like salty stuff, there may be cattywampus content on our show. But it's all done in good faith and favor. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce to you on behalf of the CEO of Enlightenment Industries, Sloppy Unfocus, with the work of other people, including myself, the brand new Bass Guy Show website. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new website, bassguyshow.com. bassguyshow.com, brand new website. We're proud to announce it. Now we're on Concert Window. There's too many things going on, right? So now, if you want to ever help the Bass Guy Show, all you have to do is say, "Hey buddy, I'm not wearing any pants. Why don't you go visit bassguyshow.com?" So our brand new website. Thank you, Sloppy, for helping us put that together. Thank you, everybody who helped. You know who you are. I do have a MySpace. I actually haven't added that yet. I forgot about that, Chris. Thanks for... Poor Tom. Poor Tom at MySpace, eh? He's all alone. I think Tom is the only guy left at MySpace, so I'm going to go... Not my brother, I just mean the MySpace Tom guy. So, yeah, we'll add... So we do ask anybody to scrutinize our website. If there's any spelling mistakes or grammar or anything wrong, it's my fault, because I was in charge of that bit. We will be working on adding new features. We're going to be adding an adult content section maybe later on, make things a bit salty. So you can go there and you can help support the Bass Guy Show in different various ways and manners. We're going to be adding characters, so I just wanted to get it up there. So I'm pretty tired because I spent many hours working on the site. That was Slopathon who did most of that, but I had to go up on every YouTube video and every song, so it's like I still haven't finished. It's at least 500, 600 different texts I have to go in and manually copy and paste each one 600 times to get all the new information out there. So we're hoping that once it's all in place and it's all done, we're going to be making some business cards, and we're going to hand some out to anybody who wants to help spread the gospel that is a Bass Guy Show. Today is July 11th, 2016. We currently have 788 viewers, which is not bad for a Monday afternoon. It is box office week. I hope you can hear me. And I want to see what the wall is saying. I have everything low in the room, and I'm talking quiet because my front door is open, and all these people with real jobs, they can hear me, what I'm doing, so they must think I'm weird, but whatever. I'll have to get over myself. News site is the bomb. Thank you, Coach Ray. He sold it ages ago, BG. I can't remember what we were talking. Oh, Tom. Tom sold MySpace. Okay. I think you need AOL dial-up to access MySpace. That's right. Hello, Roxy. And thank you, Roxy, as well, for the contributions. Awesome work, Sloppy. Can I have a corner office for kissing up? Yeah, we're going to have a bad corner. We haven't added it yet. We've got the basic necessities there.
The refreshment stand will remain open for a short time. Still plenty of time to get a snack or cold drink. We'll make an announcement before the stand closes to give you plenty of time to get that last-minute treat.
Welcome to your favorite drive-in theater and a sparkling new season. Watch our screen and local newspapers for all the fine shows coming this way.
Okay, so we're going to start off with just a jam. I'm going to jam. So someone would please pick a key. Maybe the front key. No, pick the back door key because the front door is, the porch is being built up. Someone pick a key for me, and H. They have H in Germany. I don't know if you can hear me because of all these silly sound effects. Skeleton key 11. In Germany, I think H is B flat. I think, or B flat. I'm not sure.
Time of night makes you feel warm and altogether wonderful. Bet you've never tasted chocolate quite as good as we make it. Enjoy a cup
I'll check
tonight.
that out later, Chris.
Hot dogs with your favorite trimming for men and boys, girls and women. Dress them up to suit your taste. They're good. So good.
Hear what I'm doing, but who cares, eh? Can you hear everything okay?
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Now to
Okay, so welcome back to the cinema. Hope everyone's purchased their tickets. Today's feature film is some Charlie Chaplin film. I'm not sure. I'm just waiting to load the spools with Larry. We're going to go to our first segment, though, on the Bass Guy Show. This is our brand new website, bassguyshow.com. We're going to start with the Bass Guy World News. The Bass Guy World News. Okay, so welcome to the Bass Guy Show World News. And I'm going to try something different. Instead of showing the news images here, hello Sainte-Anne in Slovakia. So you might hear some construction. They're working on the porch outside. I can't really hear what I'm doing too well. It's 100 degrees. My back hurts. They're demolishing my apartment. There's people upstairs banging around. The studio has never seen so much chaotic turmoil before. But we're going to remain calm in the storm, and we're still bringing you a show. We could have easily taken the day off because of the construction. And hey, Larry, you want to go help the boys outside with the socket wrench 7? Welcome to the Bass Guy World News. We're going to get on to our first story. And the first story brings us to Pokemon, the big craze out there right now. There's a new app called Pokemon Go. Most of you know about it. And it's an app where you use your telephone and you go outside into the real world and you look for Pikachus and Pikadoos and Pikadon'ts and little squabbly, squibbly, squiggles. It's based on the card game that was popular in the 90s. And it's been on the news that there's been some theft and muggings and robberies. One woman even found a dead body. I was watching one of my favorite YouTube channels, Filthy Frank. He does social commentary, pop commentary. He's kind of a rebel. He's a funny dude. Very, very salty material, though. So Filthy Frank and his friends did a thing where they went out and they saw a glowing Pikachu thing at like on Monday night at like 3 in the morning in the rain on the side of a highway, and there was a 50-year-old man waiting for them. So that happened. It's amazing though how much of a storm the game has created. We have this little image for you here. Hey, did you see my Pikachu near here? So apparently kids are getting into trouble because people are wandering into weird, strange places. So they say if you do play the game, please play the game in the daytime and bring people with you. So what's the wall saying about that? We've got Filthy Frank. That's right, Roxy. Got 2 weeks off your work. Well, good. I'm glad for you, Stefan in Slovakia. That's great. I hope you enjoy your holiday. To jest dobrze bardzo fajnie. Moja kolega Stefan. Rozumiem moja po polski. So, if you're going to play the Pikachu app, please use caution and be wary, okay? People are actually walking around looking at their screens trying to find these objects in the real world, and you can lure people in. So it's basically like there's one photograph on the net. It was a creepy old van, and it says free candy inside. So it's kind of like that. So please, and people are like falling and getting hurt. They're getting hit by cars because they're walking around staring at their phones. We've also been looking at drone technology a lot. It seems to I found some drones that flew over parts of Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue where I live. You can find out if you live in a big city. You can just go on YouTube and put drone flying over New York City, and you'll see the city like you've never seen it before. So there's a lot of things happening. Like technology is like, it's happening. It's real. We're going to have flying little things around our heads soon. Like they're going to make them small enough that they can just like fly around you, like the guy from the Flintstones, the little green man, Mr. What was his name? Mr. Gizmo? Was it Mr. Gizmo? Maybe John knows. Fred Flintstone had this little imaginary character, it's probably his subconscious. So all of this is happening. We've got people digging up the porch. They're putting poles outside and new porches. We've got Pokemon people running around. So careful for those dead bodies out there. And don't be stupid and go like look for a Pokemon orb in the middle of a field on a Tuesday morning. Unless that's your thing. So carrying on with the world news. What else do we have? A sloth wanders into a Peru neighborhood. I don't have a photograph for that, so we'll just skip that. This talking about robots. Here is a robot swan. This is in the news today. And can you guys hear me? Because my monitors are down so low I can't actually hear what I'm doing. I'm imagining that it's working with my invisible microphone here. Self and Marmite, and let the Shaka show begin. So this is another story in the news. Swan robot used in Singapore's reservoirs. Environmental Research Institute and Tropical Marine Science Institute of I can't read what I wrote. Institute to monitor and send real-time water quality data to analysts. So they're sending out these robot ducks into lakes, and they can go to places that boats can't go because they're smaller, and they don't interrupt the wildlife whenever, and they can get better readings on what's happening. Who spit in the cooler? He spit in the H2O cooler. You should take off your brain first before you take off your bra. There you go. Stefan, you made a joke. That's awesome. Warner Bass Guy Studios. Yeah, so that's... this is a really fun show. My front door is open and there's construction workers listening to me. This one's about naked people. Thousands of people stripped naked to go blue for an art installation. 3,000 people in the UK and Hull for Farron's Art Gallery. There are other images up there on Google where you can see full bits and full pieces, but this is the best one that I could find. You are watching the Bass Guy Show. It is Box Office Week, concertwindow.com/bassguy. That's the first time we ever changed the lower third to our own website. We have our own website, which means you can go to one place. We'll be campaigning... Larry, turn down the freaking music. We'll be campaigning that later. So that's it. That's the Bass Guy News in a nutshell. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was the Bass Guy World News. Bass Guy Show World News. Okay, so after the world news, we're going to do a song, and then after the song, we're going to go to This Day Today. We have different segments on the show to make the show a little bit more fun. Looks like I'm going to have to go through a lot of the artwork and change the website. We're still staying on Concert Window, so there's no alarm for that. This is where we're broadcasting from. I've tried Ustream. They want you to pay $100 a month. I've tried YouTube. It's the most complicated, ridiculous way to open broadcast. And the computer is not that powerful. We're working on that too. We're staying with Concert Window. We're being loyal to them. I keep in touch with them sometimes. They're a group of 3 guys who are coders, and they run it from New York City. And they're good guys, folk musicians, I think. Slash punky edge, some of them, I guess. I need to do my research more and talk and reach out to people. That's the Bass Guy Show World News. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back after this commercial message. Please go to the foyer and get some popcorn and some frickin' cold drinks. They're really refreshing.
Oh boy, popcorn and hot dogs and ice cream and oh boy, sparkling ice cold Coca-Cola. Oh boy, that tastes good. Have you been to the refreshment counter?
Remember, your favorite snack will taste especially good with world-famous ice-cold Coca-Cola.
Monsters do have their place. In the zoo, in your nightmares, in the deep, in your favorite horror movies. But not in your living room, on your TV. Don't let pay TV be the monster in your living room.
He
When the Lumière cinematograph appeared in 1895, the first audiences were a bit taken aback. The images were animated. This was the spectacular side of it. But there was no color and no sound.
Okay, so I'm going to do a song now here. This is Ryan's favorite song. I haven't done this in a long time, so it could be a bit of a train wreck. Let's try it. This is Night in Tunisia. Dizzy Gillespie, he was the trumpet player that had the big, huge cheeks. Passed away in 1994 or something. I think I remember seeing the article. His trumpet also pointed up, so he had a trumpet. That, but it was bent and the horn pointed up. And I saw him speaking in an interview, and they asked him how come his trumpet pointed up like that. They thought it was like a style thing or a technical thing, technique thing. And he said he was at a party, and they were all drinking and horsing around, and they fell over, and then someone landed on the trumpet, and it bent right over, and he just left it like that. There's a little Dizzy Gillespie story for you. This is a cool kind of Latin to swing song, and I'm going to attempt to do the melody on the fretless bass, see what happens. Fresh and refresh went up a tree. So how is the stream? 1, 2, 3. Is it okay today? Is the stream a little bit better? 1, 2, 3. And I'm running tons of effects today, so if it's working, it's obviously not my computer, because my computer is running tons of crap today. The sync is fucked. Okay, shit. Let's fix the sync. Please refresh now. I'm going to disappear now, okay? So... Damn it, I got caught. So that's how I do my sync trick. Okay, the projector's not running anymore, okay? We're taking a little admission break. So here we are back in the studio. Can you hear me? Can you see me? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's working. So I've been doing a little bit of research, and I think I might know one way to fix the audio problem. I think it's because my computer is it's a brand new 2015 computer, but it's still not good enough. Probably need a better sound card. So I saw that Creative Sound Blaster for $200 sells an external sound card which has better processing power in it, and I think that would send the audio into the broadband bandwidth in time. So I don't know though. We might buy this and then it doesn't work. So for now we're just going to have our show out of sync. So we're going to try this song now. Let's hope it works. A little cheesy backing track here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hands are all sticky. everything working still? Can't really hear myself.
What made this party such a good one?
This strip moves past the light window as a ribbon that is supposed to correspond to the projection stream. Unfortunately, the Ciné-Pupitre's electrical system is unreliable, and the flaws in the synchronization quickly grow to disastrous proportions. All that the technician can do is try and correct these malfunctions manually with a rheostat. But it's clear this automatic process requires a lot of patience on the part of the audience.
Most popular snack in the country. We serve them plain or garnished to your...
Coming this week to the Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue Post, to the Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue box office, Dolly Parton with their two lovely assets, and brand new sensational film, Convoy, coming this weekend. 2 movies for $2.50. Don't forget to get your George's popcorn. So here we are back in the cinema, everybody. I hope you're well. I hope everyone's having an okay Monday. The sky is falling. We have family running around. There's people off on vacation. They're constructing outside. Scarlett ran away all scared. And it's 100 degrees in here, and our cinema is not working properly. Going to English classes with native speaker. That's good. To jest dobrze bardzo, Stefania. You're watching the Bass Guy Show. That was a song called A Night in Tunisia by Dizzy Gillespie. It's really hot in here. I know I'm too negative. I'll work on it. We're holding the show together with toothpicks and thumbnails and hangnails and paper clips. We're going to go on to the next segment right away. As I said when I was playing that, my speakers are super low. They're lower than speaking volume, so I didn't really hear what I was doing, but it felt good for a little while. That's my favorite time to play bass guitar, is when I haven't played in a while. So I haven't played since the last show, which was Friday. It's nice to take a break. And I played again, and I feel all rejuvenated and ready to go. So, without further ado, let's go to This Day Today. This Day Today. So welcome to This Day Today. We're going to talk about things that happened this thing today. Not things that happened this day tomorrow or this day yesterday, but things that happened this day today. It's been better. It's been one of the better Mondays. You know what I'm experiencing? I'm experiencing a lot of shundai lately in life, like a lot of bad things like pain and poverty and negativity and problems and drama. And what I'm doing is I'm learning to just handle it now with like, who cares? Not who cares, but just like, okay, let's figure out the next thing. Okay, so bad shit keeps happening, but this time I'm like, oh, I'm getting old and fat and I'm gonna die one day, so I might as well, you know, welcome the bad stuff. Say, hey, come on in, bad stuff, have a seat. You want a cigarette? I think would interest Coach Ray. This is today in 1914, if I can find the right still. 1 second, please. Where's the right still? What am I looking for? I'm looking for Babe Ruth. This day today, in 1914, Babe Ruth made his Major League Baseball debut as pitcher for the Boston Red Sox. So that's this day today. He made his debut day. This guy just showed up on the world stage. Hey, I'm Babe Ruth. How do you like them frickin' apples? So that was this day today, July 11th, 1914. This day today, in 1977, Martin Luther King. Okay, so Martin Luther King was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom for his work to advance civil rights. That was this day today. He was awarded the Presidential Medal of Honor in 1977 on July 11th. Now we're going to move on to birthdays. It is the birthday of Giorgio Armani, the guy who makes Armani suits. It's his birthday, and he's 82 years old today. So happy birthday, Giorgio. And also it is the birthday of John Adams, who is the second president of the United States of America. He was born in 1767 on July 11th, and he passed away in 1848 at the age of 80 years old. So Giorgio Armani has already lived 2 years older than him, but times are different. Back then, you've just done gone watch This Day Today. Nice and short and sweet. Do the themes depending on my energy level, and when I say energy level, I mean if I'm like half dying or not. So when I have no more energy and I'm tired and like I'm just running on empty, I try and pick a theme that I really enjoy, because then it'll hopefully motivate me to get through the week, because this is like episode 500 something. I love these shows. I love you guys. They're fun. So when I was a kid, John down the street was there with me. We grew up going to this cinema. That's the actual the projectionist, and his father before him did their same projectioning. I'm sure you know the guy's name, John. He painted that painting. I haven't asked him to use it, so I hope it's okay, but he painted that. That's the front of the box office during The Wizard of Oz, because this place goes back to 1923. And it was a magical place to grow up in. You go watch movies every weekend, double features every night. Yeah, we used to go here, and there would literally be a line down the street that would go right around the block, like a super long line, and every night 2 movies for $2 roughly. And there was Woody the Woodpecker cartoons before, and there was kids screaming, and you get all excited, and you try and ration your monies. I would usually get Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and a Coke or orange soda, and then you get all excited, and then usually by the time like the first movie's almost over, you're asleep. And I remember being a kid, and I would just fall asleep all the time because I was just a baby, you know. I was like 5. I saw Superman Part 1 in that cinema right here. Superman Part 1 in this cinema. And when the film was over, I was so pumped. I went outside and tried to lift up a car, and I was just 5, so I didn't know. And I lifted the suspension up a tiny bit, and I thought, oh my goodness, I actually lifted up the car. That was the sink. 1, 2, 3. And now look at me. Now I'm in my basement, the green screen. You could always smoke in there, and then ashtrays in every chair. Yeah, you could smoke in there. The older people were drinking. They showed Rocky Horror Show, and the students would come and do the whole theatrical thing with toilet paper and bread and everything. And I saw, what are some of the movies I saw there? I saw The Empire Strikes Back when it came out. I eventually saw E.T., Superman. I remember one called The Emerald Forest. One of my favorite movies, I saw The Gods Must Be Crazy from South Africa, and I ended up living in South Africa and making a song based on that movie. I saw so many films there, just countless films. And I do remember the first time I ever drank alcohol. I was 16 or 17, and my friend and I went into the cinema drunk, and we watched a 3D film without the glasses. That was my first drinking experience, and I think we vomited on the floor. And they'd have the back door of the cinema open, and you'd be watching a film, and you'd see your friends walk by, and you go, hey John, and you wave. It was like really low key, kind of the opposite of today. People didn't used to lock their doors, and everything was opened, and you could sneak in if you had no money and all that kind of stuff. It was a magical place, and it really, really influenced me to the point where I was telling John down the street that we used to telephone the phone box. It was 457. I'm sure you remember, John. I forget. We'd phone the phone box, and the guy George, who worked there for decades, he had an answering machine, and in those days, most people didn't. At one point, most people didn't even have answering machines because it was expensive and all that. And you could call in, and his voice was on the telephone, and he would leave. Okay, John, I thought you knew it. Okay, he would leave funny comedy messages about the next film. He was advertising, and we would call up, and every week it was like a radio station. We'd call in to find out, and we'd talk about it at school. Like, did you hear George's film advertisement this week? So, and that influenced us to start doing, well, me and my brothers, we started doing our own commercials on a tape recorder, on the big old tape spools that you can, I've actually got it here with me, that will blow the minds. You can see right there, where it is, there's the spool right there. So we would tape on these things and make our own comedy, and thus, 40 years later, 30 years later, you have thebassguyshow.com. So yeah, it was a very special cinema, and very good times for sure. I enjoyed it very, very much. So I think we're going to go to a little break. I could talk about it forever, but I don't want to bore you with nostalgia and all that. So please get your tickets. The next feature film will be starting in a few moments. We're going to do one more song and then call it a day because it's hot, and I probably got to fill up the guy's water bottle again, fix the porch. You know, that's working, guys. So please stay tuned. I'll be right back after this message. I made a home movie with 2 friends. The plot was The plot was about two of us wanting to listen to The Cure, and one of us not liking The Cure, so I stabbed her with a butter knife. Okay. Well, that's an awesome story, Sandy. And you reminded me of the time me and my friend Satan Loves and I, with Larry the producer, we made a film. We made a dummy, and we would throw the dummy off the building, and we would cut the film, and good old days in the cinema. So I better stop there. I'll go on forever. I love film. I'm a total film buff. I cannot get enough film. I love my film. All shapes and forms of it. I won't say whatever, but I lived in Poland, so I watched lots of Polish film. I lived in Africa. I lived all over the world, so I was exposed to a lot of stuff. Yeah, baby. We'll be right back. Roll the clip, damn it.
They're so good. You get more out of life when you go out to a movie.
Show starts in 4 minutes.
Visit our snack bar and treat yourself to some delicious Castleberry's pit-cooked barbecue sandwiches. Cook the Castleberry way, slowly over open pits of glowing charcoal, then seasoned with a sauce that's zesty, yet delightfully mild to please the entire family. Also at the snack bar, you'll find popcorn and soft drinks and candy and French fries to go with your Castleberry's barbecue sandwiches. There's plenty of time before the movie starts, so visit our snack bar right now for Castleberry's pit-cooked barbecue sandwiches.
Okay, so we're going to watch some films now. I didn't even plan this. We're just going to do it. And this is apparently the first film ever made in 1888. Just give me a second here. Gotta skip the ad. This is a film from the first film ever made. This is from the year. I don't even know if there's audio in it. Let's zoom in on our tripod. Turn off the green screen. And I guess we can go back to color, although it shouldn't make a difference. This is the first film ever made in 1888. Going to change the music a little bit, sex it up. Look at those sexy black and white horses. A screaming audience. You're watching The Bass Guy Show. This is the first film ever made in 1888. We're celebrating film and cinema. We have a brand new website, bassguyshow.com. We're going to be handing out cards as soon as we can get them in print. You're watching The Bass Guy Show, and sponsored and brought to you by Enlightenment Industries. The phone lines are open. If you'd like to call in, you can. You don't have to, but you can. Bass Casey on Skype. And from now on, I'm not going to be saying concertwindow.com and YouTube and check out our channel and go here. I'm just going to say, hey man, why don't you go to frickin' bassguyshow.com? And that's it. One easy website. Tell a friend. Okay, so we're gonna do some more music now. Thank you for watching the Bass Guy Show. Hope everyone's seated and ready for the next feature presentation. This is a song called Blue Monk by Thelonious Monk. We're just gonna jam here, and I hope you enjoy it. We'll be starting this song right after this short interlude.
Think back. What made this party such a good one?
Probably the copious amounts of blow and gin.
This strip moves past the light window at a rhythm that is supposed to correspond to the projection speed. Unfortunately, the Cine-Pupitre's electrical system is unreliable, and the flaws in the synchronization quickly grow to disastrous proportions.
So there's a little song called Blue Monk by Thelonious Monk. I hope you've enjoyed today's show. I think we're going to do the news and then finish up, the weather, I mean. Beware Sheila. What's the wall saying about Sheila? We have to be aware of Sheila then. Yeah, you have to. Sheila has a new title. Can't afford to pay anybody on the show because we're actually a business that's losing money. So we give titles out. I learned that from the show Cheers. Rebecca gave everyone titles, like Cliff came out and said, "I am now the executive stool advisor," or whatever. So Sheila has now been appointed my psychic nutritionalist. Stole that from Superman. Superman Part 3. Lex Luthor with Richard Pryor. So, life is a stage. If you're playing Pokemon, try not to end up in the middle of dark, rainy alleyways at 2 in the morning looking for Pikachus and whatever. Be responsible. Eat your broccoli responsibly and take your celery seriously. Yeah, I should speak like that, then you can see my lips moving. 1, 2, 3. My name is Bass Guy. You've just done Gun Watch the Bass Guy show. This theme this week is like 1920s, 1930s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s kind of theme film box, old Rialto. I think we have some more different artwork here. We'll get through the artwork during the week. Maybe we could try some of it right now. If we go off of color, this is just us in real life. You can see the green microphone there. And let's try a different green screen just to see what happens. Let's turn that on. See, there's our green screen. And we have some different backgrounds here. I haven't tried them yet, so let's just try them. There's Satan Loves in the back. Forgot about that. So Satan Loves working on the kiosk for ticket admission. We have a whole bunch of wacky things here that we want to get through. We've got our different cinema here. So this is the fun of green screening. Even if the green screen looks like crap, you can put this on and then it doesn't look too bad, eh? Let's try a different green screen, see what we've got here. We've got Enlightenment Industries snacks for you here. So we've got lots of this stuff that we'll go through the week. We're working around the clock to provide you entertainment, to make sure that you're okay and that you're happy, and to put a bit more color in the world. So, short break, and then we'll be right back. And don't forget to visit the pop stand and popcorn stand. There's still time to get some tasty snacks. And don't forget to visit thebassguyshow.com.
In minutes, we invite you to visit our refreshment stand, located in the center of the drive-in.
Hi, folks. I'm Rico.
Oh, Nacho.
He's Peppy.
See?
You can find us at the concession stand in the lobby.
Along with all sorts of other tasty goodies.
See?
Rico's Nachos, a refreshingly new and different snack discovery. Chock full of high-quality ingredients, crisp, fresh tortilla chips, covered with creamy aged cheddar cheese, topped off with zesty jalapeno pepper rings. Rico's Nachos, out of sight.
Remember, folks, we're the new star at the snack bar. Rico's Nachos, a new taste treat you can't beat.
See?
Rico's Nachos, on sale at the snack bar now.
It's Rico. Rico's shanking service. There's Larry working behind me. He's busy at the confection. Yeah, I think we did see Spaceballs at the cinema. We had so many good times there, John. It was such an often occurrence that we just like wouldn't even faze us. We just wouldn't even say hi to each other. Just like, all right. I don't remember, honestly. But yeah, it was amazing times. That's the worst thing St. Anne's ever did was lose that cinema. They should have made the cinema a national historical site. Idiots.
Enjoy your Coke at our snack stand right now.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to find backgrounds. I'm just testing out my backgrounds before we finish the show. Tasty Blow. Come and get your bag of blow now at at the pop stand. Satan's Blow, bag of blow, on sale now. Please stand by.
What are we waiting for?
Well, come on then. I'm going to have a pizza and popcorn and ice cream.
And I'm going to have a burger with fries and a soft drink. Yum.
Frankie, you there? Weather report with Frankie McDonald on location.
This is Frankie McDonald, my own TV station live from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Massive heat wave is headed towards New York on Wednesday, July 13th, 2016. Temperatures will be going up to 30 degrees Celsius, which is around 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and in humidex will be 40 degrees Celsius, which is around 100 degrees Fahrenheit for the state of New York, especially in New York City and parts of New Jersey as well. It's going to bring very high heat and humidity in the state of New York, and the same massive heat wave's also going to hit Connecticut, Rhode Island, and the surrounding areas as well. Since the Bermuda high is very strong off the east coast of the United States, that's going to drag in a lot of hot and humid air into the New York City and the surrounding areas as well. And the rest of the state of New York, the temperature is going to be very hot. It's going to bring high heat and humidity in the state of New York, especially in New York City, including Manhattan, New York, Brooklyn, New York, and Queens, New York, and the surrounding areas as well, because it's going to bring very high heat and humidity. I recommend people to drink lots of water, drink lots of fluids to keep you hydrated during the heat wave in New York City and the surrounding areas as well, because the skyscrapers can make it even hotter in New York City as well, because the temperature is going to be real high. It's going to be high heat and humidity in New York. The same heat wave is going to hit New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and the surrounding areas as well. If you have anybody living in New York, be prepared for massive heat wave on Wednesday, July 13, 2016. Take care, stay safe. Don't get too hot, stay cool, be safe.
Thank you, Frankie McDonald. That was Frankie McDonald with our weather. Thank you, Frankie. So I hope you've enjoyed watching The Bass Guy Show. The Bass Guy Show is brought to you by Enlightenment Industries. Your enlightenment is our profit. We have a different theme every week, and this week's theme, we're having box office theme in the cinema. The computer's running a little bit slow. I'm not going to bother refreshing. I'm going to finish up the show now because we have construction workers outside and family over, and it's really hot in here, and I'm surprised that I managed to pull the show out of my bunghole today, but we did. So thank you for watching. Yes, John, I do remember Woody the Woodpecker the most at the cinema. All the cartoons and Flick Your Bick, and then they would show the movie. I remember seeing Tarzan the movie there, and it was good fun. So don't worry, we have 4 more days to do this. I think they're doing construction tomorrow too, though. It might run into Wednesday, who knows. If you have a film story or something you'd like to share with us, you can Skype in. If you're shy and you don't want to Skype in, there's other ways that you can get in touch with the Bass Guy Show. And one of them is to email us. Basically, just go to thebassguyshow.com. How about that? We can just get rid of everything else. And if I say, hey, you wanna contact us? You wanna watch our show? You wanna watch replays? You wanna help support the Bass Guy Show? by volunteering or giving us hard, solid cash so that we can eat food, just go to thebaseguyshow.com. The best way you can help the show is by telling someone else about it. Thank you for watching The Bass Guy Show. We'll see you tomorrow. Walk tall, eat your broccoli responsibly, and I think that's about it. I've covered everything. Yeah, let's just put this behind us and move on. So you've just done Gun Watch Cinema Week at The Bass Guy Show.
Creamy, delicious ice cream.
Box Office Week.
More exciting with smooth, rich chocolate coating.
Thanks for watching the show. Bass Guy loves you.
Promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
Take care, everybody. See you tomorrow at the same time at the same place. Every single weekday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bass Guy loves you. No fear. Shaka! Yeah, baby. Yeah.